What's going on, Moon Gang? I hope that you're having an awesome day. This video will be a quick stock market wrap up for today, Tuesday, April 13th. And boy, is there a lot to talk about. We are seeing some record high short interest numbers on some of our favorite meme stocks. And on top of that, the crypto market is going absolutely bonkers. Across the board, we are seeing some new all-time highs. And really, just a cherry on top, we have a very interesting Coinbase direct listing tomorrow. Very, very excited for that. So in this video, we'll be diving into all of it. But before we get into the meat of the video, just so you know, a quick public portfolio update. Yesterday, I was talking about some Tesla calls. Today, I was actually trading, if you were paying attention to the live stream today, I was trading Tesla quite a bit, but the specific ones I called out in yesterday's stock market update video, today I was able to lock those in for a gain of $12,000, which was phenomenal. One of my best trades ever. Very, very excited about it. And on top of it, I was also talking about a Viacom put. I'm still swinging that position, just so you know. And also on top of that, as I'm filming this, GameStop closed out the day pretty much flat on the day. It's at 141.80. And then AMC was actually up 2.55% on the day, and it's currently trading at 885. So with all that being said, that's kind of what's going on with the public portfolio, where we're currently standing as I'm filming this on both GME and AMC. So let's hop right into it. Just so you know, the S&P 500, the overall market, basically a basket that tracks 500 of the biggest companies in the US, hit another new all-time high today at 413.53. Basically, ever since March 25th until now, it's been a nonstop runaway train. One of these days, there will be a reversion play, but it doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. So let's actually start it off with a little bit of talk about crypto, because I think it's just another awesome money-making opportunity. As of now, today, Bitcoin put in a new all-time high at 63,769. Very, very strong. Nice breakout of 60K. I think its next stop is potentially 65K, but really I'm looking for 75K. Ethereum managed to hit a new all-time high today, 2,300. Dogecoin, congrats to everyone in the Doge army. It hit 9.5 cents. I think it's just a matter of time before it hits 10 cents. Cardano looking very, very strong. Looks like it's coming up for the third test of $1.48. Across the board, we're seeing a ton of strength in the crypto sector, and it's making me, I've been talking about the Coinbase IPO, which is tomorrow, Wednesday, April 14th, for quite a while, and I think this is just making me feel even better about it. This is an article you can find on the New York Post. Bitcoin hits record high above 63,000 ahead of Coinbase IPO. So it's actually not technically an IPO. It's not an initial public offering. It's actually a direct listing. There's just a little bit of semantics difference. Theoretically, IPOs are less volatile, but I'm expecting a considerable amount of volatility in Coinbase tomorrow when it makes its public debut. If you haven't heard of Coinbase, it's the largest crypto brokerage in the US. And if you look into any of its fundamentals, it's growing at an incredible rate. In 2021, in the first quarter, it brought in a revenue of 1.8 billion. And in all of 2020, it only brought in 1.3 billion. So clearly, this shows you how excited people are about the crypto sector, and I personally believe it's going to keep growing. So right here we have from the founder of BottlePay, the Coinbase IPO is a seminal moment for the digital assets industry. Honestly, I truly believe that. I think after this, we're going to see a lot of success. I think next will be Kraken, followed by BlockFi. It's just, we're seeing more and more of these crypto companies, and for good reason. There's a lot of money in it. There's a very nice bullish uptrend. There's a lot of fundamental arguments for it. For me, it seems like a very, very good money-making opportunity. Personally, I plan on investing in Coinbase. I'm specifically saying investing. I don't plan on day trading it. I don't plan on swing trading it. Out of the gate, I'm going to buy shares tomorrow, and I'm going to let them sit for months, potentially even years. I want to invest in Coinbase because for me, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the expert and I know all this information on all these individual coins. It's more so of I just like crypto so much, so why not play the exchange and in a certain way get exposure to all of these as long as people are actively trading them. But what's I think kind of impressive is just seeing the overall adoption of crypto. That's really what blows me away. The value of the entire cryptocurrency market recently topped $2 trillion for the first time amid other signals that big companies were embracing cryptocurrency. Publicly traded firms such as Tesla, Twitter have added Bitcoin to their corporate balance sheet, while MasterCard, Visa, and PayPal have pledged to make it easier to use cryptocurrency as a form of payment. And honestly, this is just a short list. I know recently Walmart has been on talks. Like it seems like every day another Fortune 500 company is actively bullish and doing something positive with a cryptocurrency. And banking giants Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs have reportedly planning to offer their wealthy clients investment exposure to Bitcoin and other digital currencies. For me, anytime you search a crypto, especially these ones that have the first mover advantage, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, like it's hard to just not be bullish on it. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my personal opinions. But for me, I just look at it as like, I want my piece of this pie just to see how much it can go. And those are more of the established ones. Once again, a shout out to everyone in the Doge army. That's been absolutely phenomenal. Like what a day. I mean, Doge itself went up 32% today. I think it could keep going. So if you're in it, I just want to be one of the first people to congratulate you because it is looking very, very strong. But really the same with any other cryptocurrency. Just so you know, for the sake of transparency, I am invested in Bitcoin, I am invested in Ethereum, and I'm currently swing trading Dogecoin. Personally, I buy my Bitcoin and my Ethereum on BlockFi. There is a link in the description below. So if you want to get a part of this crypto game, depending on how much you deposit, you can get up to $250 free of Bitcoin. So now with all of that out of the way, let's switch gears up a little bit to some of our favorite meme stocks. And what we're seeing right now is kind of downright impressive. So here is the information from Ortex. Honestly, I would argue till I'm blue in my face that this is probably the most reliable data provider for what's going on specific to AMC and GME, but really it's just a pretty impressive platform. But if you're looking for the short interest numbers, I would highly recommend checking out Ortex. So right now, just remember for AMC specifically, outstanding as in all the shares in existence for AMC is around 450 million, and the free float, as in the shares that you and I can trade, is around 400 million. As of now, the shares that are willing to be offered to go on loan, as in to be borrowed, which could be shorted, out of that entire pool of the ones of the people saying, hey, yeah, sure, you can borrow mine, 96.26% of those are actually being borrowed, actively being borrowed, which roughly correlates to shares on loan of 136 million. And in fact, that number increased today because the short interest went up by 2.91%. The borrowed shares was an additional almost 4.3 million shares today on AMC. The shorts, as you can see from this trend right here, is just going higher and higher from mid-March until now. These are record numbers. Utilization is 96%. The shares on loan was 136 million to start off today. It looks like it went even higher throughout the trading day. And then when you crunch all those numbers together and you put it into the Ortex algorithm, the estimated short interest after today is around 21.39%, which is another record-breaking number for AMC. I have to clarify this in every video because it is extremely important. A high short interest in no way guarantees a short squeeze. Just so you know, what this is telling us is that if/when the short squeeze happens, the magnitude, the velocity, the ferocity at which the stock shoots up will go higher and higher. The missing piece of the puzzle right now is just bullish buying sentiment. That's what we need. And once it starts, I think this thing can go absolutely bonkers. These numbers are sky high. So once again, that's for AMC. In terms of GameStop, just so you know, because we went over these numbers. So GameStop has 70 million shares in outstanding shares in existence. The free float, the shares you and I can trade, come in right around 45 million. So with that being said, out of all the shares that people are willing to loan out to potentially be shorted, that ratio is around 31%. The shares on loan, when you do that math out, it comes to 12.77 million. And the estimated short interest after day is actually down slightly to 23.69%. Once again, these numbers are very high. And a few people on live stream today were asking, well, if the utilization is lower on GameStop, how is the short interest higher on it? And that just comes down to basically why you need to look at utilization, shares on loan, and the estimated short interest, because they're all three different stories that are kind of related, but you need to look at three to get the entire picture. So basically what this would tell me is that a lot more shares are being offered for GameStop to go on loan, but they're not being taken. So basically all the shares out there in the world that, well, almost all, 96% of the shares that are being offered to go on loan are being taken to go on loan. So 90%. So it's just different pieces of the pie, but that's why you want to look at utilization, shares on loan, and short interest. They all tell you slightly different parts of the same story, and you need all three to kind of better understand what's going on. But to sum it up, AMC's numbers are absolutely sky high, and they're actually going higher and higher. And GameStop's trend is more of like, they're just consistently high. It's not increasing, it's not decreasing, it's just consistently high. So kind of little divergent trends, but both are definitely at a magnitude where short squeeze is definitively possible. So of course, we're going to keep checking in on them and see what's going on. But outside of that, the overall market hit a new high. Crypto is going bonkers. Coinbase is IPOing tomorrow. And if I had to guess, tomorrow is going to be another day specifically for AMC where the short numbers just go higher and higher and are getting absolutely pumped, which means that as soon as we see some bullish sentiment, this stock specifically could go crazy, which is getting me very, very excited. I would love to get your thoughts in a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on the Coinbase IPO, and also let me know your thoughts on this crazy short interest trend on AMC. It's blowing my mind day after day. Every day I wake up and I just see that this number is going higher. It's getting absolutely crazy. I'm very, very excited to see how this all plays out. Just so you know, this right here is Webull. If you want to check it out, you can get the platform for free, make your trades for free, and get 2 free stocks. The link for Webull is in the description of this video. And if you are not already, don't forget to join up with the Moon Gang by hitting the subscribe button. If you don't want to miss any of the new pieces of content such as this or the Monday to Friday live streams, all you have to do is go over to that bell icon, click on it, and switch it to always. With that being said, until I catch you next time, best of luck in the stock market.